YouTube? It's your boy Greg back again with another video. If you're new to this channel, we talk about fragrance related topics. So if there's something that you're interested in, please consider hitting that subscribe button and make sure you hit that notification bell as well so you'll be notified every single time I upload. Alright guys, so today we have somewhat of a review slash versus video between two fragrances that are well known in the fragrance community and even outside of the fragrance community. These two fragrances are very, very popular and for great reasons. They're both amazing fragrances. They both smell amazing. You never get tired of them, and they're pretty much just classics. And I feel like these two fragrances will stand the test of time. I feel like in the next 10 years, these fragrances will still be at the top of the charts when it comes to fragrances that are well received in the fragrance community. And the two fragrances that I'm talking about today are from the house of Dolce & Gabbana, the One EDT and the One EDP. Alright guys, so let's start with the EDT, guys. This one was well received when it was released. People really enjoyed it, and people still enjoy this one. Now, the only gripe to this one was that the performance wasn't very well on this one, guys. And you know, when it comes to performance and fragrances, if it's not doing very well, people tend to kind of shy away from that particular fragrance because, you know, sometimes fragrances won't perform well. But if it's a great smelling fragrance, all you have to do is just spray on more. But with this fragrance, that didn't really happen. Although it had bad performance, people still gravitated toward this one. People still talked about this one a lot as far as fragrance reviews and things of that nature. You know, this has made plenty of people's top 10, top 5, top 20 list, guys. And I would say that it would make my top 10, top 20 list as well. So let's go ahead and talk about this one a little bit. Now with this one, when you first spray it, it's very citrusy, very bright and uplifting when you first spray this, guys. The note up top is grapefruit, but to me it really doesn't come off like grapefruit. It comes off like either lemon or bergamot or something like that. It's very citrusy, guys. And yes, grapefruit is citrusy, but normally to me I get kind of a bitterness when I smell grapefruit. Not really kind of like a tartness, guys, and that's kind of what I get from this one. When I first spray it, I get like a blast of tart citrus, but then as it dries down, it starts to get a little bit more sweet, starts to get a little bit more richer. The spices start to come in from the coriander and the ginger, but then it starts to dry down to a nice, smooth, succulent type of scent, guys. You really start to get that amber, you really start to get that tobacco. I've actually featured this in a previous video, and I said that this was one of the most wearable tobacco fragrances out there, guys. It's a very smooth, sweet, and rich fragrance, guys. And like I said, you're getting that fresh citrus blast up top, but then as it starts to dry down, you start to get that warmth, that sweetness. You know what I'm saying? You start to get that tobacco, the little bit of spiciness. You start to get that nice warmth, sweetness that's coming from that amber, guys. If you look at the juice color, I mean, that's pretty much what it smells like. You know, how it looks is how it smells, guys. And this is a fragrance that I feel can be actually worn year round. Now, the reason I say that is because it does open up with a citrus blast. That'll kind of help you get away with wearing it in, you know, semi-warm weather. Now, I wouldn't say if it's like super hot outside that this would be pretty good. It might become a little bit cloying, a little bit annoying even to you. But I feel like if it's, you know, a nice 70, 75, maybe 80, you could definitely pull this one off, guys. And if it's cold outside, well, that's a different story. You might want to bring the EDP out. Now, I did say the other one was to be worn year round. Yes, I do feel like you can wear that one when it's around 75 to 80 degrees. You can definitely wear it when it's cooler outside, but you're gonna have to really spray it on heavy, guys, because like I said before, the performance is not all that great, guys, but because it's such a great scent, it smells amazing, it's very addicting, you just can't stop smelling it, guys. Like, I'm smelling it right now in this room and it just smells so good, guys. Like, the performance really didn't knock it off the charts, guys. I'm telling you, that's a great fragrance. You can wear that year round if you choose to do so. But to make the situation a little bit more convenient, a little bit more easier, the EDP might be able to step in once you get into those very cold, brisk days that, you know, sometimes we encounter, you know, when the weather's really, really cold, when it's like 50s, 40s, 30s. I feel like the EDP is really going to do you well in that. Now, let me tell you something. These fragrances, when I looked them up on Fragrantica, they both had the same exact notes, which is strange. I probably need to do a little bit more research because I'm sure there has to be something different in these fragrances. But honestly, I'll be real with you, they do smell very, very similar. Now, in my previous video, I said that I thought this one was the better version, guys. And I have to actually go back on that, guys. I've spent some time with both of these and I've kind of gravitated towards the EDP, guys. This one just really stood out more. It was a little bit more bold. It really projected a lot more. It did last a lot longer. I'm not saying that this one didn't last, but this one just was more prominent, guys. I could really smell it popping off my skin, and I could smell it like everything. I could smell the amber. I could smell the tobacco. I could smell the citrus blast. I could smell the ginger, the coriander. I could smell all of that. But with this one, it kind of started to fleet off my skin, and I was like, man. So, like I said, they both have the same scent, in my opinion. But this one is a little bit more bold, a little bit more richer. The performance is a lot better. But do I feel like they're redundant to have both? If you're a collector, no. But if you're not a collector and you just want one of these, you love this scent DNA, but you like, man, I don't know which one I want to get. I'm not trying to spend money on two fragrances that smell the same. I would say definitely get this one, guys, the Eau de Parfum. This one right here smells just like this one, but it's more prominent. You can actually smell it after 4, 5, 6 hours, guys, and you can actually get a whiff of this when you're wearing it. It's not really gonna fleet off of your skin like this one will, guys. But if you're one of those people that like very light fragrances, you really don't want it to pop off and last all day like that, then go ahead and pick this one up, guys. And hey, if you want both, you want one to wear in the daytime and you want one to wear at nighttime, get both of them, guys. It really all comes down to you, guys. Remember, they both smell the same, right? But this one is a little bit more bold, a little bit more richer, a little bit more darker, and most of all, it's more prominent. This one is the same as this one, but it's just a little bit more lighter. You're really getting that fresh citrus blast up top, guys. You're getting the tobacco, you're getting the amber, you're getting the spiciness in the mid, guys. But like I said, this one right here is gonna last you, you know, probably 6 to 7 hours with no problem. And you're gonna actually be able to smell it and get wafts of it all day, you know, rather than this one is probably most likely gonna fleet probably around the 3 to 4 hour mark, guys. I in the past said that I would have chosen the Eau de Toilette version, guys, but as I spend a little bit more time with both of those fragrances, I kind of started to gravitate towards the Eau de Parfum, guys. And you know, they're both great fragrances. You know, I feel like this is a fragrance, like I usually say, that kind of hits all cylinders. And when I say that, I mean you get the best of all worlds. You're getting some citrus vibes, you're getting some spicy vibes, you're getting some smoky vibes, you're getting some sweet vibes, guys. So with those fragrances, I feel like you can't go wrong. Now let me throw this in there, guys. They're both very affordable. I don't know if you can see this, but this is a 5-ounce bottle. Both of these are 5-ounce bottles, guys, and I got both of these for $100 together, guys. So that's another thing to consider if you want to just get both. I mean, it's really not going to break the bank. If you get one, $50. If you get the other one, $50. And I'm pretty sure some out there for about $30 to $40, guys. So that's another thing to consider. They're both affordable. So, you know, if you're a collector or a new collector, go ahead and get both of them, guys. I mean, you can't go wrong. You know, you got one for the nighttime, one for the daytime, and you're going to smell like Dolce & Gabbana the one all day, guys. What I want you to do is go down in that comment section. Let me know how you feel about Dolce & Gabbana the one. Which one do you prefer? Do you prefer the OG, the EDT, or do you prefer the Eau de Parfum, guys? Just let me know which one you like. Let me know if you have both, and let me know your experience with them. Let me know if, you know, one lasts longer than the other, or I've even heard people say that they both have the same performance. So down in the comment section, just let me know, you know, your thoughts on these two fragrances, guys. So that's gonna wrap up this video. I wanna thank you for stopping by, giving me a few minutes of your time. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, guys. All right, guys, take care. Peace.